Yeah, shalom. Slacker. First off, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and the others of Great Stone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Brother Rap on the Great Stone Jamaica can bring you this lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Hey, Lord willing, this will be edifying, man. Yeah. Um, so the inspiration comes from this video here where um, this so-called prophet, or he's a quote-unquote Obeahman, a wizard up here in the land of Jamaica. So it's just a discussion that brothers were having in the group chat where the elder brother Makulat always reminding that we have to take notice of the left hand energy, man. Just like how Yahweh Bashim Shah uses the prophets on the right hand side, he also has a left hand side, man. And we have to know that the left hand energy is still there, man. It's not gone away. So just like how we go through Yahweh Shai, they have their left hand side type energy, man. They go through the spiritual demon Satan, man. They have that left hand energy, man. Just like how we use the right, they have their left hand energy where they pray to and they get certain visions, certain things, and they can do certain activities, for lack of a better word, through their left hand energy, man. Right? So I'm gonna just play this video here and then I'll get into a few scriptures. So yeah, hold on.
Now watch this now. Prophecies is St. Catherine. St. Catherine, Spanish town. I have a message. I see for St. Catherine.
And quick to just to add this video here, this just to the context. This picture is a picture of a Dan, quote unquote, Dan here in Jamaica, who was killed early, either this morning or last night, man. So this video is where he's reposting a video he did probably a month ago or just beforehand. Yeah, that's not the context, man.
That the untouchable of all untouchable, there is going to be a Danless Spanish town. I am saying there are two Dans out there. I'm going to tell you something. The year 2025, Spanish town. Be careful. There is a man on the man on the labor right side. Hear me now. Me's a strong labor right man. And me a labor right to the T. If you don't know, ask people about me. Me no run labor right joke. Me no run green game. Me. Now let me say this now and say this please. The highest man in a Spanish town, be careful. Trouble dede please. I see a ambush. Take out. Round you and you please. The man of Spanish town will sit down strong. I see 25 them a take you to leave.
Yeah, we cannot close it up. Ultimately, this man can prophesy, but if the Lord had not sanctioned it, we have to say that if the Lord hadn't sanctioned it, then it wouldn't happen. So no matter how much he prophesied and told this man that hey, his demise is near, hey, if the Lord didn't sanction it, it has nothing to do with him, man. So we have to acknowledge the left hand energy, man. Just like I'm gonna bring it over here in Egypt, the fear had his wise men. And this is Exodus 7 verse 9. It said, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, shew a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent, And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord Yahweh had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. He said, Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. So this is the left hand energy, man. Pharaoh had that left hand energy with him, man. Right? He said, They also did in like manner with their enchantments. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rod. So ultimately the right hand energy with the Hawashai is stronger than the left hand side, man. Right? But that doesn't mean the left hand energy isn't out there. We have to take heed of the left hand energy, man. Right? The left hand energy is out there. And it's rampant out there, man. The scripture says, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against. Hey, let me see if we can bring out that scripture quick. This is Ephesians 6 verse 30. So for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers. Against what? Against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high place. So we wrestle not. Hey, we have to go against the left hand energy, man. And we go against the so-called white men and these other nations, man. We have to go against the left hand energy that they are working through. So this is Proverbs 16 verse 4. So the Lord, this year it shows you that the Lord created all things, man. So the Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Lord had created these spirits, man. The Lord have created the left hand side, man. The Lord, through him, they work, man. Right? This is Deuteronomy 32 verse 39. So for see now that I am he, and there's no power with me. I kill, I make, and I make alive, and I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the Most High does everything, man. Whether it goes through the left hand side or the right hand side, all things go through the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. All things, man. Right? All things go through the Lord. Everything. So this is Isaiah 45 verse 7. He said, let me start at 6. Let me start at 5. He said, I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power besides me. So I girded thee, said, though thou hast not known me, so that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. He said, I am Yahweh, and there is none else, for I form light and create darkness. So the Most High is making you know here in the scripture that he creates all things. Right? You say, I make peace and create evil. He does what? He creates evil, man. It tells you even in the account in Kings, when the Lord deceived Ahab, man. Right? You can get it into yourself. I won't bring it out. But just another example, man. Even with Job, just another example. Right? You say, I make peace and create evil. He said, I, Yahweh, do all these things. So the Lord does all these things, man. Everything goes through the Lord. It's Yahweh Shai tells us, two sparrows fall to the ground and not one of them not fall without their father knowing. For paraphrasing, man. Right? This is Sirach 39 verse 27. It says, all things are good to the godly, so to the sinners are turned into evil. So right, so this is how the left hand energy works. So all things are good. You have the right hand things. All things are good to the godly, so the things are turned into evil. So whenever we use fire and all these things, or whenever we use all these things are turned opposite way for the ungodly man. But here's the point. He said there be spirits that are created for vengeance, right? That's the left hand side, man. which in their fury lay on sure strokes. It's in the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. That's right. They appease Yahweh Bashim Yershai. That left hand type energy, man. That left hand energy. These are the spirits that are created, man. It's a fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. It's a teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and this word, punishing the wicked to destruction. He said, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So all these energies work through the Most High Yahweh. The left one has to answer to the Most High. He sanctions all things. Right? So just like how we have Yahweh Shai and he gives us certain things, certain spiritual gifts. The left one energy has spiritual power as well, man, to some degree. The left hand energy has that power as well, man. So you have to be weary of the left hand side energy, man. We are not to ignore it, man. Right? And this is Sirach 42, verse 23. So all things live and remain forever, and for all uses they are all obedient. That's right. So all things, man, whether it be on the right hand side or on the left hand side, all things are obedient to the Most High. So all things are double one against another. And he had not made nothing imperfect. He said, one thing established the good of another, and who shall be filled with the beholding of his glory. So without the right hand side, man, there wouldn't be a left. He couldn't distinguish the right and the left. So all things were created for him, man. All things the Most High has created, whether it be the left hand side and the right hand side. So he has the right hand side to counteract the left. So now he has the prophets to counteract the so-called white man and his devices, man. Right? Let us bring out one more scripture here and close it up. Because ultimately, this is the Most High's movement. So it doesn't matter what people want to say, whether it be on the left or on the right. It's Revelation 4 verse 11 says, thou art worthy, O Yahweh, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou art created all things, not some things. Not some things, not most things, not a little things. All things is for thy pleasure. They are and were created. So the Most High has Slacker. Most High has all these things to his leisure. Right? So with that, I'm going to give our praise to Yahweh. Bashim Yershai, Bashim Kakodash. The blood and the apostles and the elders and people stood. Hey, Shalom Akim.